Hi there, welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. Just let me get my mum in there. How are you doing? Are you all okay? It's a lovely day today. Been working extremely hard on the audio book, which is now available to upload, download, side load, whatever load you want to do it. Good luck. It's a beautiful book. I'm going to do a little a teaser so you can hear it, because the gentleman that I chose has got a beautiful voice, completely and utterly mesmerizing, and he's been doing it for many years, so it took a while to choose the right voice, but I think it really works well. My voice, because I've got dyslexia and dyspraxia, it's a struggle for me to read properly because I have to think, whereas just speaking to you is like a flow. It's very easy. Today's a lovely day anyway to talk about a beautiful crystal that is really making an impact in the world right now, and a crystal trio which I just by accident realised that these three crystals work so well. People keep sending me messages through the day, and many people, actually lots of famous people now, are wearing them and sharing this information, which is really kind, and other people are getting to get out there and buy them in their local crystal stores, which is great. The three combination is what I'm wearing at the moment, but I've got an added extra just at the moment to help with the 5G energy, which is Silicon Valley. It's funnily enough, isn't that strange? Silicon Valley is probably where it all started from, right? And yet I'm wearing a piece of Silicon Valley to protect me from that. There's some irony in there, and I don't know why, but anyway, Chungite is another crystal which is great for the waves, the microwaves that do affect us from day to day, and we're living in a microwave soup at the moment, as you all know, and that's why there's a lot of depression, a lot of people confused, a lot of people feeling extreme suffering at the moment, as well as the real extreme, whereas if you're living very close to 5G, then you're going to get burned, you're probably going to get nosebleeds, headaches, and so on. But you know, we're sharing this information with the world, and hopefully soon they'll stop all 5G, and yeah, that's what we're aiming for. But anyway, the three crystals that I worked with when I first started, and they were the main crystals to my whole journey of healing others, was Moldavite, Tektite, and Herkimer Diamond. And I always had these three. A lot of people will probably remember me with a big Tektite, massive, and also many different types of Moldavites hanging from my neck, and a very beautiful Herkimer Diamond. And I had them together, and I worked with them in tandem. So let's just say I was laying down and doing some connection work with the spirit world, with my higher intuition. I wanted to feel more, understand more. I wanted to awaken more within me and the connection with the spirit world. Well, the two crystals that I'd be holding at that moment or placing on my forehead would be a Moldavite. The Herkimer Diamond might be in my hand, and I'm working with these two in tandem. So either both here or one in my hand and the Moldavite here. So that would work really well, and I was getting some great results in, like, after 15-20 minutes of just a power meditation. Like, you have a power nap, you can have a power meditation. So it's just a 15-minute booster, especially when I was doing one-to-one readings and healings through the day, because it's difficult to get a break, especially when clients are calling you saying, I need your help. Even my dinner hour was sometimes left behind till late at night because people needed my help, and I always put people first until I started to realize, you know what, Mark, this is a never-ending journey, so you're going to have to look after yourself. And that's when I kind of put my foot down and said, look, you know, I'm really sorry, I can't. And I learned to say no through that process, and that made me stronger, made me happier, and made me an even more powerful healer at that time. Funny that, isn't it? When you say no, you say yes to yourself. Anyway, going back to the three crystals, I always believed that these three crystals were the powerful energy that would absolutely heal any healer on any level of healing. So if you are a healer who works on people who feel as if they've got real heavy issues, whether that's I don't know, depression, the real burden of life where they feel that they don't want to be here anymore, the feelings of, you know, you've lost your partner, your child, and there's just nothing to live for. These kinds of healings are what I say intense healings. You need to be so balanced. You need to know exactly what you're doing, because in that kind of energy, when you're trying to help somebody, you have to be stronger than them. And a lot of people, a lot of healers can make the mistake and get too personal, and they can feel that pain, and then they become that pain, and there's no resolution there. You're just wallowing in that energy. So you have to be heightenedly strong. So in that moment, you need something to strengthen you. You need something to clear the negative energy around your client as well as it coming into you. And you also need something to heighten you to be able to see what you need to do at the same time. The perfect combination, without a doubt, is Moldavite. And Moldavite coupled with Herkimer Diamond. Herkimer Diamond amplifies the Moldavite, and it also amplifies the Tektite. So you're getting the Tektite when you hold the Tektite, like this one here. This is a trio. So let me take it off, show you how I would work it. So this trio that I've got here would be, I would work it like this. I would hold the Tektite when I'm working with somebody who is in a bad place, okay? If I'm wanting to elevate people's energy, if I'm wanting to share a power energy or a connection to the spirit world, I would be holding the Moldavite as I'm working. If I'm wanting to heighten the Moldavite or the Tektite, I'd be holding here and here. So the Herkimer Diamond here, the Tektite here, or both here and here. So the other thing is, if you're wearing one of these, then if you, let's say through the day you're meeting your brother or sister or friend, and you know that they're not feeling well at that particular moment, the first thing you need to do is grab the Tektite. The Tektite will absorb any negativity around you and them, so you'll feel a lot more at comfort. If you want to heighten your awareness through the day because you, let's say you decide to have, or you're looking to have a feeling of uplifting energy, you're wanting to maybe start on a project, you're wondering what you want to do with your life, you'll be touching the Moldavite. If you want to have clarity in your life, if you just want to see through things that are really challenging to see, you would be touching the Herkimer Diamond. So all three work in tandem, but at the same time, you can adjust your fingers to touching each crystal on any given situation through the day. That's why I made this beautiful trio, because it is the most powerful trio as a healer, as me being a healer for 16 years. I work with thousands of crystals, and each crystal has a unique energy to itself. But as a healer, somebody who's working in the field of work of people who are feeling down and sad, people who want to attune to their higher self, people who want to be psychic, want to be a medium, a clairvoyant, then this crystal is a perfect energy crystal, because when you're trying to attune to the awakening of life, yourself, you want a deeper understanding, you want to be more powerful than you've ever been. These three crystals together, in my humble opinion, in working with thousands of crystals, working on thousands of crystals, this is the perfect duo trio. So on my website, the duo is the Moldavite and the Herkimer. So you can get them two, which is perfect if you just want to fully focus on certain energies. And if you get the three, you'll find that you'll be able to do a lot more. The amplification of this crystal is incredible. So the Herkimer Diamond from New York has a unique energy that I have never felt before when put next to Moldavite. So Herkimer Diamond will enhance any crystal, but for some reason when I put the Herkimer next to the Moldavite, it had this unique energy that I've never felt before. So all three of them together work in tandem, if that makes sense. They work together. It's tandem too, but they work in a threesome. So it's a beautiful threesome energy. So even if you're not in the energy of psychic, if you're not in the energy of pain and suffering, they bring balance, they bring peace, and they certainly bring you to a point where through the day you look back and you think, wow, I felt better today. And I think that's how I used to feel. So through the day I used to wear many crystals, but when I wore these three together, I always look back at the end of the day and thought, wow, brilliant day, feel good, and I feel energized, and what was it? And then I realized, yeah, it's these three crystals. So I would say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, right now, 2020 is 2020 clear vision. Well, what could be more perfect than clear vision of a Herkimer diamond? Because that's exactly what Herkimer diamonds are. They bring clear vision. So it makes sense. We are now in the age of Aquarius. Moldavite is the attunement to the age of Aquarius, in my opinion. So I believe the heightened energy around us, the alignment of the stars, seems to have activated the Moldavite in a greater and more powerful way than I've ever felt the Moldavites that I work with every day. So there is a heightened energy with Moldavite because Moldavite seems to attune to the universal energy. And lastly, we are now at the worst point of suffering with depression, with negative energy, and with fear worldwide. I've told you over 16 years, you've heard me say it, the most powerful crystal to absorb negative energy out of all the crystals I have ever worked with is Tektite. So these three crystals are the most amazing crystals in the world. And you can go to your local crystal store and ask for those three crystals and put them in your hand and wear them, and I promise you, you will feel what I'm saying. So that's why I decided one day, when I had enough resources to invest in a prototype, which is this, and I call them the Moldavite trios. So people have been asking me that you've bought them off my website, how do I use them? So I thought, you know what, I'll make a little video and give you some tips and ideas of how to work with them. So by placing them on your third eye is an amazing energy booster. So if you give yourself 15 minutes and do a power meditation through the day, you will feel stronger, happier, and more grounded with that energy. If you want to clear negative energy from your life, from your surroundings, put this trio further down by your stomach and your belly button. It will absorb the negative energy that is around us, that come into us and goes into the stomach, which negative energy likes to sit in the stomach. So it makes sense to leave it further down. If you want to attune to what you're doing, where you're going, if you've got unanswered questions that you're really struggling with, bring the Moldavite and put it up here or wear it higher up. Okay, if you want to strengthen your life, if you want to feel better, put it by your heart. The Moldavite by your heart will blast your energy and strengthen your heart. These are just a few things out of the thousands of things this Moldavite can do, and I'll promise I will keep doing more videos and give you different ideas of how this trio has helped me over the years of being a healer. So until the next time, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want to say thank you to everybody who supported markbajerski.com and bought a crystal from me. I hope you enjoy the energy as much as I loved working with that crystal and putting a slightly twist and unique energy into that very crystal that called you. Have a great day, and always remember, the crystal always chooses you. Have a great day.